when you buy the seed from them, it only grows 1 year.
Okay, so we're recording live, and I'm here with Brother Preach. He's a good man. He's out here in his garden. It looks beautiful and lovely. We have this corn that I wanted to bring him because, as you can see, it looks disgusting. So I was wondering why I was doing that. He told me an interesting story about the agriculture department. You said that somebody who owned this garden before you took their seeds. So can you?
Once you plant back the seed that they sell you once, you cannot replant it because they take out the growth out of it.
Okay.
Reproduce back the same plant. So you have to buy the seeds from Monsanto or places like that. That they work on the seed and they take out of the seed the growth for the years to come. It's like an apple seed.
Yeah.
If you go in there and all right, let's say you take off your fingers, it will not grow back.
Facts.
So if you take out of the corn, the growth to reproduce, the corn will not reproduce.
The corn will not reproduce.
No.
And then it's going to have weird stuff happening to it like this.
When somebody else's plant back a corn that is not genetically modified and the wind take the pollination over there, this is what you get.
Wow. So this is a cross-contamination of a regular corn and a GMO corn.
Yes.
When it pollinates, this is what happens because the GMO cannot even register the real corn anymore.
No.
Because it's so fake.
Right.
Wow. So even if this wasn't looking like this, you eat this, just know it's still GMO and it still probably isn't good for you.
Right. It affects it.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you.
Tomato, even if you plant the same tomato seed, the tree grows up.
Right.
But it never seeds.
Never seeds again.
Whether with peas, even if you plant the pea, they have already modified the grain.
Wow.
You have to bite from them. And even when you bite from them, the other neighbors who don't plant the same corn like you, when the wind blows and the pollination goes across to your field, it damages your field.
And you get this. Like, that's crazy. They have monopolized this whole industry.
The whole thing, man.
Because from what you're saying and other research.
Just like those. Look at those. They modify them.
Wow.
And you have them in cinnamon, in lemon.
They everything.
Implant the flavors inside of them, the scent. They take out the scent gene and they modify them and they put it in the basil. They put it in everything.
Wow.
You put it in everything. So once you replant it and the other person doesn't plant the same thing,
you're done.
What's going to happen? You're going to lose every crop.
Wow.
And it can be eaten. Last year I had some there. I didn't even plant it back. No, the guy's going to come the same way.
Yeah, it's going to be messed up.
Yeah. Because they modify everything.
GMOs.
You have to buy back the seed from them.
And that's the whole game.
They say they own the seeds.
They copyright, they patent the seeds.
Yes.
They are their seeds now.
They say their seeds now.
And so technically.
So now it's their disease.
Y'all come deal with it.
It's their disease.
But you know, in the future, if they keep going this way where they're patenting the seeds to make food, they can then legally say, we own this food. We legally own corn. You can't purchase it. You can't plant it. You can't buy it.
That's what they're going to do.
Because we own it. We patent this and we technically own it like it was some type of copyright. We find you with corn in your house, you're going to jail. That's how far it can go if they want it.
They have labs in Switzerland and in those places like 7 miles under the ground that they modify those seeds. They don't even do it where it's to get into the atmosphere. It's like 7 miles down under the mountain if you watch it. And they modify those seeds. And that's where they bring it out and sell it now. So when you plant it, it's over. Once you start doing this, you can't plant it again. No.
Well, we appreciate your information.
Can't be eaten either.
No, I can't eat it, can't plant it. Thank you so much for your information. I appreciate you.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let me just share this last thing and then we'll end the video. God said that he has given us every fruit-bearing seed. So what that means is when we have a corn that is not genetically modified, that has been created by God and given to man to eat, we would take these seeds and then replant them because the seed is within itself. There was no seedless watermelon back then. There was no seedless grapes back then because in order to plant anything, you needed the seeds. But of course, for convenience and all this other stuff, we have yelled, we want seedless. And so they have genetically modified these seeds to produce these seedless fruits and vegetables. But the offside to that is, of course, that you'll have stuff like this happening. It's not natural. It's not normal. You can't replant it. You can only buy and plant once. Then you have to buy again. They're controlling it, and they're doing it right under our faces and noses because none of us care right now. But once we look up and they say, hey, we technically and legally own this via patent, it's illegal for you to obtain, for you to have it, plant or grow it, then it'll probably be a different story. All right, guys, that's it.